Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is the Spegmeister, and welcome to the final episode in my Halo Wars Legendary walkthrough. Today I'll be covering Mission 15, Escape, and this is a mission where we'll be able to build a wide assortment of UNSC units, and we'll also be facing a wide variety of enemy units. So I'll show you how to earn the gold medal and achieve part-time, and also how to earn the collectibles. So with that, let's jump right in.
Gentlemen, we're burning sunshine here. It's active. Sergeant. Lieutenant? Take care of those elites. He's mine. Let's go.
Like the rest of your race, weak and undisciplined. There will be no female to save you this time.
Look me in the eye and say that.
As you wish. My face will be the last thing your pathetic eyes ever see.
And for the record, I would have kicked your ass the first time if the lady hadn't stopped me.
Sir, it's already overheating. I'll have to separate the core and align them manually when they need to blow.
Son, I have a feeling before this is over, we'll need every last Spartan in the fight. I can do this. Report back to the ship.
Good luck, sir. It's been an honor.
Captain, the exit passage has been sealed. Our escape is blocked.
Ground teams, find a way to open that portal or we're all dead.
The portal has 6 doors. You'll need to open them in the correct order.
All units.
Based on Anders' observations, the alien technology will only react to human touch.
All units.
Any other alien life nearby will lock the system.
Yes?
Target is
I'll
out.
get it.
Clear out the area around this interlock. Ready.
So what I like to do at the beginning is use my Spartans to defend the base and keep the ODSTs alive, because what we're going to do with them is put them in these Forerunner supply elevators.
Yes? Got it.
Station upgrade complete.
Where to? Rock it out. Got it. On the way. Got it.
Yes? I'll get it.
On the way. On the way. Where to?
Yes? Got it. Got it.
Supply pad complete.
Where to? On the way. Ready. Got it. Got it.
All units.
Got it.
On the way.
Reactor complete.
On the way.
Got it.
Too easy. Ready. Too easy. Where to? On the way.
Supply pad upgraded.
Yes.
Ready. Got it. Got it. Got it. Ready. You got it.
Supply pad complete.
Where to? On the way. You got it.
Fortress upgrade complete.
Ready.
Base under attack.
Yes.
So I'm a little surprised that we're facing some of these sentinels so early in the mission
More resources.
at this particular spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop a cryobomb to deal with those guys. Feel a little bit miffed having to deal with those guys before I have an army ready.
On the way.
And they can wipe out your Spartans pretty quickly too.
Yes. Got it.
Ready. Got it.
Not a big deal though. So
Where to? Ready.
Reactor complete.
Yes. I'll get it.
Where to? On the way.
Enemy engagement. All units.
Got it. I'll get it. Got it.
Supply pad upgraded. Supply pad complete.
Got it. Yes. Yes. Got it.
Supply pad upgraded. Supply pad.
Forge the cutter. I'm beginning my ascent. Estimate 30 minutes to the detonation site.
Firebase ready. Supply pad upgraded. Station upgrade complete.
if you happen to take the base counterclockwise from the mission starting point, the Covenant will only be reduced to
Air pad.
working with one base. So hopefully that will keep them in check and we won't have too much of a struggle fighting back against them.
Supply pad upgraded. Reactor improved. Supply pad upgraded. Supply pad complete. Base under attack. Reactor improved. Supply pad complete.
And for our army, we'll focus on building or upgrading our Hornets and building Hawks.
Supply pad
So using those units, we'll go around the map and try to quickly clear out the areas surrounding the interlocks,
Watch out.
which isn't too
Several large
bad.
Covenant vehicles have been spotted.
The Hawks are surprisingly useful against just about every unit that we'll be up against.
Supply pad upgraded. Chaff pods research. Supply pad complete. More resources required. Turret complete.
To earn the skull on this mission, we'll need to kill 3 of the scarabs. Once we have our units upgraded to Hawks, we'll be able to tackle the scarabs pretty easily with a full army of them.
Upgraded. Field armory complete. More resources required. More resources required. Turret complete.
Generally with the turrets, I would upgrade them to have the anti-air defense, since the Banshees and the Vampires will be
Turret improved.
one of the bigger threats later on. Or a couple of the bigger threats later on.
Hornet, good to go. Healing targets. Hornet
Enemy engagement.
Hornet up. Hornet on station.
All units. Turret complete.
Hornet, good to go.
All units.
On my way. Hornet attacking. Hornet here.
Turret complete.
On my way. On my way.
All units.
On my way.
All units. Mac improved.
Reject healing targets. On my way. Hornet here.
Turret complete. improved. All units. Hawk, research. All units.
With the Hawk upgrade to the Hornets, tackling the air units will be quite a bit less of a challenge.
All units. All units. All units. All units.
Roger that. Roger that. Approaching.
Turret complete.
Hawk on station.
All units.
Target.
Turret improved. All units.
Flying. Roger that.
All units.
Regeneration. Healing target.
Turret complete. Mac improved.
Hawk up.
All units.
Hawk on station.
Turret improved.
Spinning up. Mac rounds depleted.
All units.
Roger that. Roger that. Roger
Turret
that.
improved. All units.
Roger that.
All units.
Dropping the coal. Approaching target.
So once you've damaged the Scarab with the Macrons, then you can send your Hawks in to go take it out. It should be pretty well weakened by the time you get there.
Approaching target.
And there goes one.
In my sights. Initial coordinates set. Bombing run aboard. Garrett, initial core. Dropping the hurt.
Hawk on station.
More resources required.
Roger that.
All units.
Roger that.
All units.
Roger that. Approaching target. Approaching target.
We've spotted a large Covenant base west of the portal.
Engagement.
Roger that. Hawk, good to go. Orders. Roger that.
Enemy engagement.
Roger that.
Base under
Forge here. I'm at the access point to the sun. We'll need some time to break through. Approaching target.
barracks complete.
Roger that.
Local units.
Target.
So like Serena said, this is the Covenant base to the west of the portal.
Local units.
And once we take that down, then we're pretty much good against the Covenant. We'll be in good hands.
Approaching target.
Already at maximum population.
Roger that. Approaching target. Approaching target.
Base under attack. Turret upgraded.
Orders. Orders. Roger that. Roger that. Orders.
And in addition to the Hawks, I'm going to upgrade some the ODSTs. And we're going to stick one of them and a Covenant mega turret, which you'll see is just off to the east of this base.
All units. Enemy engagement.
Orders.
All units.
Target. Roger that. Approaching target. Roger that.
RPG research.
Orders.
Adrenaline research. All units. All units.
Roger that. Approaching target.
Enemy engagement.
Roger that. Roger that. Approaching target. Roger that. Roger that.
Medic research.
Roger that.
All units.
Regeneration healing targets.
Ready. Hopping on. Orders. Roger that.
Yes.
And I'll use this opportunity to put my Spartans in the Hawks as well.
Ready. I'll get it.
Turret complete. All units. All units.
Roger that.
Turret improved. All units.
Roger that.
And directly to the north of your starting base is the black box, which will be located just on the outer
Units.
rim of this ring.
Complete.
Approaching target. Roger that.
All units.
Approaching target. Roger that.
Regeneration healing targets.
Roger that. Orders. Roger that. Ready. Got it. Orders. Roger that.
ODST research. Firebase ready. Base under attack.
Roger that. Orders.
Turret
Hell jumpers. Standing down.
And this is the location of the map, or of the mega turret. Occasionally, the Covenant will continue rebuilding at this base if it gets destroyed, or if you don't happen to occupy this site. So just be keeping that in mind.
Healing targets.
Roger that. Ready. Got it.
all units.
Roger that. Roger that.
Supply pad upgraded.
Spinning up Mac rounds.
And this will be Scarab number 2.
Mac rounds depleted. Wet ice. Bombing run aborted. Ice out.
Target.
All units. Turret complete.
And we'll go ahead and start clearing out the areas surrounding the other interlocks and get ready to unlock those pretty soon.
All units. Air pad complete.
Approaching target.
Base under attack.
Approaching target.
Turret improved. Turret improved.
Approaching target. Approaching target.
Turret complete.
Roger that. Roger that. Approaching target. Approaching target.
Supply pad complete.
Orders.
All units.
Roger that. Approaching target. Approaching target.
Turret complete. Turret improved.
Roger that.
Local units.
Target. Approaching target.
Supply pad complete.
Orders.
All units.
Approaching target.
Enemy engagement.
We are detecting movement coming from the east side of the portal. Possible large alien infection.
Base under attack.
Roger that. Roger that. Approaching target. Approaching target. Roger that. Approaching target. Approaching target. Approaching target. Approaching target.
And we'll take out these flood spawning sites to help us out as well.
Target. Approaching target. Approaching target. I'm in the sun. You heard Serena. I'll wait 10 minutes, then detonate the core. That's all the time I can give you. Approaching target.
Roger that. We can't let them leave with those ships. Good luck, Sergeant.
Approaching target. Approaching target. Approaching target. Orders.
All units.
Approaching target.
All units.
Approaching target.
Station upgrade complete. All units. All units.
Target. Approaching target.
All units. All units.
Roger that.
Supply pad complete. All units.
Roger that. Approaching target. Approaching target.
So just keep moving around the map. Make sure you got pretty good
Target.
control over these areas. Take out any of the flood spawning sites if you have to. And make sure you to have some turrets on these bases as well.
All units.
Roger that.
Supply pad complete.
Target. Approaching target. Roger that. Approaching target.
Base under attack.
Approaching target. Roger that.
Supply pad upgraded.
Roger that. Roger that.
Turret complete. Supply pad complete.
Healing targets.
Supply pad upgraded.
Roger that.
Fortress upgrade complete. Turret improved. Turret complete. Supply pad complete. Supply pad upgraded. All units.
Roger that. Roger that.
I was starting to get ambitious there. I thought as soon as I saw the purple dot, I was assuming Scarab was in the area.
Ready at maximum population.
But I was disappointed to see it was just a couple of Banshees.
Turret complete. All units.
Approaching target.
All units.
Approaching target. Roger that.
Turret improved.
Roger that. Roger that.
There's the final Scarab that we need to destroy. So I'll wait for this guy to get out into the middle before I destroy it.
All units.
Just want to make sure I have my units in position to deal with it.
Spinning up Mac rounds. Mac rounds depleted.
Cryo bomb away.
All units.
So I think only one of my Mac rounds hit that thing. I wasn't expecting it to move there. But I should be okay. This thing will go down pretty quickly with 23 Hawks hitting it.
Air pad complete.
There we go. Much better. And as soon as that's down, we're gonna go collect the skull and we'll wrap this mission up. And the skull will be located to the northwest.
Orders. Roger that.
So since we got all our objectives done so far, we'll go ahead and open these. I'll go ahead and show you how to open the interlocks if you're going for the achievement thinking about my doorbell. So the way it goes is you start from your first base site, and the way it goes is you unlock the airlock in front of that base, and then you go and unlock the one at its 12 o'clock position.
The doors have some sort of alien glyphs on them.
And then from the starting airlock, we'll go to the 4 o'clock position
You need to activate both
and go to the
doors
one
after
at
opening.
10 o'clock. And from there we'll go to the one at 2 o'clock and the one at 8 o'clock.
All units.
And that will unlock the portal and we'll end the mission.
Sergeant Forge, all ground forces are evacuating to the Spirit of Fire.
Copy that. Get our people out of here. I'm blowing the core.
So there we go. We got that mission in 29 minutes. Not my best time. I have beaten this mission in a little over 24 minutes. But if you're going for all the objectives, it really just depends on your luck of the draw when it comes to the Scarab spawning in and at which intervals they spawn in. So hopefully you guys found this final mission to be really helpful, and hopefully I will see you guys in future guides. And I will be playing the credits and the final scenes here, so during the credits I'll discuss my experience with the game and what my thoughts are about the campaign and the story. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that.
Hangar Bay reports all crews checked in.
Then let's not outstay our welcome. Best speed away.
Captain, the gravity field from the sun is expanding. We're not going anywhere.
Let's see if we can't turn that to our advantage. Serena, plot a course that takes us into the sun. We're going to slingshot around it.
Threading a needle while accelerating around an exploding star inside a planet that's falling apart? Well, sure. Why not?
Serena, can you do it?
It's done. You might want to hold on to something. Closing your eyes might help too.
Captain, I would much rather stay awake to monitor this area.
Professor, there's been no sign of the Covenant for almost 2 weeks. There's nothing to do.
But Captain...
But nothing, Professor. You got us all out of there alive. Get some rest.
Not all of us, Captain. Not all of us.
And that is the end of this Halo Wars guide and the story. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this guide. I had a lot of fun putting together each of these missions and working with these strategies to earn the gold medal, achieve part-time, and earning each of these collectibles. I wanted to go back and do this again, especially since in 2011, I believe, I did a legendary guide for this game, but it wasn't anywhere on the scale of where I was going for gold medal and each of these collectibles, going for full mission completion and whatnot. So I felt like this run through of the campaign, I was a lot more efficient than what I have been in years past. It was really fun just coming up with these, working with these different strategies. I want to give a shout out to Martinez, who has a legendary guide of his own on YouTube. A lot of the strategies that I employed were inspired by what he did, and he was very efficient in his walkthrough as well. So a big thanks to him. I believe he also playtested Halo Wars Definitive Edition for 343 Industries. Or maybe it was the original Halo Wars. Either way, very helpful. He was knew very well what he was doing in his guide. So overall with the campaign, I really enjoyed the variety of missions that Ensemble Studios presented us with. So we got a few time-based missions just like this final mission, and we also have missions where it focuses on defending one objective, if not more, such as the case with Arcadia City. Or you have missions where you focus on a boss. So the Super Scarab in Mission 7 or the Proto Gravemind in Mission 9. I really enjoyed the uniqueness with each of the missions. Even though there might be multiple missions where you fight a boss or something, they each feel different in their own special way. I really don't have a whole lot of critiques to say about the campaign. I felt like it was very fun. It has a very high replay value in my opinion. The multiplayer, on the other hand, it can grow stale because there are certain strategies that will just dominate others. unlike in Halo Wars 2. However, it's still fun to go into the multiplayer and just be able to work with different strategies, or even hop into skirmish mode and just play around and have fun in there as well. So yeah, with the campaign, I really liked the overall story and how it fits in with the Halo universe. It was really nice to start off with landing on Harvest and seeing this planet in devastation 5 years after its initial attack. And the planet Harvest is mentioned in the Halo lore, especially in Contact Harvest, where we follow the story through the eyes of Sergeant Johnson. I would also have to say that even though we're introduced to the Flood in this game, it's good to know that it doesn't interrupt the fact that when we witnessed the Flood in Halo Combat Evolved for the first official recorded time, this encounter with the Flood in Halo Wars doesn't contradict or go against any of the lore necessarily, because we find out that the Spear of Fire remains lost in space for a number of years, and it was even considered that the ship was lost with all hands. In terms of other lore, if you really enjoyed the Halo Wars games, there are 2 books tied to Sergeant Forge's daughter. So the first one is Smoke and Shadow, and the other came out recently this year, and that was Halo Renegades. So if you really enjoyed the story in this game and want something to follow it up going into Halo Wars 2, or even shortly after Halo Wars 2, or I think I'm not sure about the timeline in Halo Renegades, but I think Smoke and Shadow takes place around the point of Halo Wars 2. Maybe shortly before, and then maybe Renegades takes place during Halo Wars 2. I'm not positive on this, by the way. So, anyway, if you want to follow up on Halo Wars 1, those are 2 books that I would definitely recommend following up on. I still haven't read them yet, but I'm definitely going to try to get to Smoke and Shadow some point this year, and then Halo Renegades before I play Halo Wars 2. And for the cast of characters, Sergeant Forge is voiced by Nolan North, who happens to do the voice of Nathan Drake in the Uncharted series, and he also has a role in Halo 3 ODST voicing Romeo. So that's a nice little known fact about him. And also the voice actor who did his role as the Prophet of Regret in this game happens to be the same person who voiced him, the Prophet of Regret, in Halo 2. So it was nice to see him reprise his role in this game. And I know I'm kind of talking over this credit sequence, but I'm also listening to the soundtrack, which I find is one of the best in the Halo franchise. If I had to rank it in order, I would say it's either the 3rd or 4th best. Halo 2 and Halo 3 ODST I would put out in front, and I would say it's a close race with Halo 3. So that's why I would say it's either number 3 or number 4. Stefan Rippey did a very nice job piecing together this score. So yeah, again, I want to thank everyone out there who has either supported me with this guide or is checking out these videos. Thank you all so much for being part of this journey. I have had a lot of fun putting together this guide and working with all these strategies and coming up with new ways of completing the missions, especially through Martinez. So thank you for joining in on this journey, and hopefully I will see you in future guides that I'll be doing on this channel.
Captain, wake up. Something has happened.